Yo, what up, YouTube? I did a video yesterday about um how things should be presented and the fact that the the Undertaker Rock equation there and what I would like to expect of it. First of all, I want to just say that there's a similar situation that I always wanted to talk about. How about Hogan versus Austin? I know it's not gonna happen because of Hogan's bad back and Austin's fact that he got a bad neck. But however, um I just think that it would for those of you that feel that they should have squared off. Maybe they should have, but you know what? Maybe not, because I think it was kind. And I talked about this with my uncle, because he even said it like Rock and Hogan ended up as friends. Austin is so rambunctious, he would he would tear Hogan a new one just by his mouth alone. And nobody wants to see that, especially the nostalgic people who love them. You know, they don't want to be too rough on him. You don't want to hear him call him a piece of trash or a hole or whatever. But nah, I just feel that, and if to be honest, Hogan did square off with Austin because that's the first person that the NWO attacked. It might have not gone well, Hogan and Austin. And then again, it would be difficult to see who would win. Just like Hogan and Bret Hart, like when they had that match on Nitro. I think it ended fairly well, that match on Nitro, because sometimes you don't want to see who would win with two fan favorites. The NWO beat his ass, and they did fight Austin in this in the handicap match when it was Rock and Austin versus the NWO. So you did see a little interaction with Hogan and The Rock, and Hogan was giving him those triple elbows when he drops down, get back up, drop down, and then he slammed Austin on his own arm. Like, I have trouble with my arms, and seeing that made me cringe. Like, that reminds me of the old days of Arn Anderson when he would slam you on your arm. You know, they put the cinder block on Austin's um, hurt knee. You know, Hogan's the one that smashed it over on him. So I think that, they made a good decision by not letting Hogan versus Austin. And it was kind of better Hogan versus The Rock because you kind of got the two overblown personalities. I think it was better. And Austin kind of hinted at Hogan and The Rock from years back because he said, we've been very protective of our legacies. Austin and Hogan never came to an agreement of who should win or who should lose. But, sometimes some things are just left to be left alone and left unsaid. But it was cool seeing the three of them at WrestleMania. The Mount, like JBL said, the Mount Rushmore of professional wrestling. And it was cool, and I loved it, and it was awesome. And that's my opinion. I think history speaks for itself. Hogan and The Rock made a better match than than uh, than Hogan and Austin. I'm Chris Neves, The Dream, and now you know what the deal is.